Hello and welcome to another video of an 8-mark solution. This is also taken from 2019, May, June. Paper is 2 and variant is 2. So what is the big idea of this video? The big idea of this video is very simple and I like it. So it talks about specialization, that if countries specialize, which is choosing something you're good at, doing what you're good at, would it benefit the economy if you are producing agriculture goods? And let's say you specialize in agricultural goods, such as sugar. Will it benefit you? Yes or no? So we have two viewpoints to this. And first of all, let's take yes, it would benefit, and that would be the analysis part. And we know that the marking scheme for the analysis part is 4 marks out of 8. And let's look at the first point. How will it benefit? It will benefit yes, because agricultural products, agri products such as sugar, may be inelastic, and it means that it may have a high and growing demand, since it is so it may the exports of the country may increase. Exports would increase, which means that the economy would have a current account surplus in the future. So this is how, so please, one more thing which you have to be careful is you need to understand how this is going to help an economy. So just by saying that a knife is sharp, that's not a benefit. If a knife is sharp, what is the benefit you're going to get out of it? You're going to cut products without any wastage. There would be less skin of less the peel of the product would the peel of the fruit would come out quickly if the knife is sharp. That is an advantage. Number two, for an economy with high labor specializing in agri-based goods and agriculture would create more jobs. Wow. Create jobs, reduce unemployment, and it will help the economy achieve one of its macroeconomic objectives. Number three, will improve efficiency of workers. Aggregate supply will shift forward, which is one type of potential growth, excuse me. So the potential growth of the economy is going to increase. So I am pretty confident that these points should help justify why specialization is good for the economy. Now let's turn to the part why it may not be good for the economy, and that is the evaluation, where you give contrasting viewpoints, and this will also be of 4 marks. So no. Why? Because economy may lack diversification. Now, what is diversification? Diversification is when you produce a lot of things of different types. You're producing different types. That is diversification. So if you lack diversification, what happens is that you may become too dependent on the export, may become dependent on others also, on other countries, And that is the problem with specialization. No matter whatever you specialize in, you would become dependent on other countries to help fulfill the demand for other goods. So depend on other countries to fulfill domestic demand or demand for other goods, which means that your imports, your imports, M, may increase, um, which would see an outflow of money and we may reduce your currency. Number two, what if the global demand for sugar decreases, which means that, or any other agricultural product would decrease, which means that the country would not be able to export or trade. Trade may become an issue, and when there is no trade, the country may not be able to fulfill its other needs because no one is going to no one would be willing to buy your sugar, which means it is going to raise unemployment also because sugar farms and farms would be closing, unemployment may increase, and lots of bad things can happen. Um, Last but not the least, agri products are dependent on weather and other external factors which could affect supply. It may reduce supply, and this may affect the ability to trade again. So, and the output may decrease. If output is decreasing, the GDP of the country would also fall. So, this is how these things. So, I'm pretty confident. You could also talk about the comparative and absolute advantage. The marking scheme specifically says that do not expect if the candidates do not write it, it's a bonus. So, if you write it good, you get marks. If you don't, no worries. But these points should be able to get you above the line and pretty good chance of getting 8 on 8. Thank you. Have fun.